want your income? Come on in. We're going to talk about all things going live and branding your expertise. So come in. You are welcome to join me. Oh, hello, friends. That was super loud. I got you though. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're going to get started in just a second. I am going to put you guys over here for me. We'll get that moving. Get my screen set up. That's what I'm doing. Getting all things set up. And we'll get started in a second. And I'm actually setting on another camera too. So I appreciate you all joining. Just so you know, I've gone back to the laptop here, the iPad here, I'm sorry, iPad here, phone for TikTok, and hopefully it works better this time around. Hello, good morning. So Michelle, you see I'm on the stand. I have my tablet on the stand. I'm looking up, but I'm still looking off to the side. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to like look at the camera that way. I don't know if that helps, but anyway, so I'm gonna use this for YouTube, just because you know with YouTube I'm looking down, I'm looking around, so it's not as stationary as I am when I'm on TikTok. So that's the difference. Yes. The other thing I was gonna try with TikTok, I've talked about this in my in my conversations about products. I was going to try this other stand because it makes my phone a little higher. The only problem is when it's time to charge my phone. So I think I'm going to try to be a little bit higher up. Let's see if this works better than my traditional. This is the traditional one I use. So I think I'm going to try something a little different this time and see how this stand treats me when it comes to being a little bit more elevated. So if I have to put my charger in, maybe I can do it. We'll see. Obviously this makes me a little, I have to move it to the side so I'm not totally, but I think it'll give me a little bit more eye contact this way. So we'll see if this becomes a better one for me. Hold on 1 second. Now I'm about to get set up over here. Okay. Good morning. How are your friends? Thank you so much. I am setting up my laptop, my tablet, and everything ready to go. I appreciate you all joining. Feel free to leave messages. My moderator, yes, Michelle Crochets, is in the building, so feel free to connect with her and ask her any questions as well. Thank you all for joining. Make sure you like the live and share the live. So as you can tell, I am getting set up. So appreciate you all. We're going to get to chatting. This is going to be a branding edition. So we're going to talk very intentionally about branding. I am going to share some information just so that you guys are successful when it comes to branding yourselves, as well as we continue to chat. I will connect you guys to some other resources. So I want to be intentional about that. I'm going to talk about the Ultimate Branding course. We'll talk about my Launching Our Blueprint bundle. So this is a branding conversation. So stay along. Make sure you like as well as share and comment so we know you're here. And then if you have any specific questions, let us know. We want to support you. And always remember to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel. And if you subscribe to our channels, yes, Michelle Crochet, she's my moderator and my YouTube coach, so definitely connect with her. She's the person that is helping me build this out. And if you have questions about YouTube, you definitely want to ask her. She can give you some guidance. And then the other thing I will tell you is that if you go to our channel and connect on any of our videos, put a comment, like, subscribe, we can do the same for you because we can go to your channel, like, comment, and subscribe as well. Okay? All right. So we're all growing. Thank you so much. How you doing, Morgan? Appreciate you being here, friend. And I will get us going in just a few seconds. So we'll get up and running in a second, friends. I want to make sure I get everything going before I put my camera. I have that a little higher up, and then hopefully my phone is cooperating. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes as well. Give me 1 second. And then all of you who are here, appreciate you joining. So make sure you like and subscribe as well. Like and comment and subscribe as well. And we will. And Michelle, just let you know, I actually had to do an update. So I tell people, somebody mentioned it yesterday, that an update was probably needed on TikTok. That was the solution. We'll see if it was the solution. Maybe I should say that. I don't know yet. So we'll find out in a second. Um, Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa. Launch your income. Thank you so much. Come on in. We're going to get to chat, and I appreciate you all joining. So come in. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. So this is where it's my go live and monetize your expertise. I want you to make money when it comes to connecting with your target audience and offering them a solution. How you doing, Jen's Digital World? Appreciate your friend. All my friends coming in. I appreciate you all joining. Ronnie, how are you, friend? Come on in. Ronique, I love that. Come on in, friend. So I am back to my phone. NK, how are you? Let me see how my sound's doing. Appreciate you coming in, friend, liking a live. I appreciate it. So I'm doing something a little different, a couple things different. I'm in a different stand. Hello, friend. Appreciate you getting the daily heart me. Hello, everyone who is coming in. Savannah, appreciate you. Um, Liking the live and sharing the live out. So I came back to my phone. So this was the conversation we were having yesterday about the tablet. And the tablet has me a little off center. So anyone who's watching me, I look like I'm looking to the side because the camera is actually over here. And so it makes me look off center. So I was like, you know what? Let me come here on YouTube with the camera facing this way, and on TikTok I'm back to my cell phone so I can have more of a frontal view. So you guys have me on a slight angle, but that's fine. I think it's fine. Let me know if it's not. Put it, definitely make sure you like the live, comments, so I know you're here. I appreciate you all joining. We're going to get to talking. I came to my phone also because I know the conversation is going to center. Hello, phenomenal Katrina. How are you, friend? I know the conversation is going to center around branding. We're going to talk about branding. I'm going to talk about the ultimate branding course and talk about my bundle. I said I was going to talk about those because I haven't in quite some time. So I said it's time for me to kind of bring that back because a couple people have asked questions about what's in my stand store. And I have been so hyper focused on other projects and initiative like TTS, the shop, and it's taking me away from talking about the other stuff that I normally talk about my 10 o'clock. So that is what we're going to focus on today. And like I said, if you have questions, make sure you ask. Make sure you are intentionally in both chats. Hello, Dee Dee. How are you, friend? Appreciate you joining as well. And make sure you ask questions. We're going to get to chatting and connecting. Appreciate you all being here. So a couple other things that I'm doing differently. Miss TT, how are you, friend? The other thing I'm doing differently is that I'm back on my phone. How you doing, Dr. Peg? And I am on a different stand. I said I was going to try this for my live stream because hello with the popular votes, friends. Appreciate it. I said I was gonna try it because I hadn't. Hello, Nika Grace. Nika. Okay, so you've been coming to my TTS lives. You know, the shoppable ones. Yesterday I was just so discombobulated because I didn't have my laptop wasn't charged, my tech products wasn't charged. My husband was like, "How are you going to do a tech shoppable live and nothing's charged?" So I realized I was like, okay, lesson learned, duly noted. I need to do better. Make sure things are charged, even down to the device I'm doing my live on. And so I need to get that together. Got rid of, oh, hello, phenomenal. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look at that. We're friends. Dr. Peggy said, got rid of my worst imposter finally. And then another one popped up today. Oh, they don't go away. They just keep popping back up. I need to check to see if mine have kind of creeped up because I'm gonna keep submitting the form. Did you do the copyright infringement? Let me know. Good morning, Angel. How are you? How are you? So yesterday was just one of those shoppable lives where literally if things can go wrong, it was going wrong. The tablet started to go out on me, the devices weren't charged, and they were doing their own thing. So it was just interesting. So lesson learned, something you need to know. Like I said, you learn and grow each live. And I kept talking about it. So the stand that I normally use, I'm using the other one. So I'm trying to be a little bit more elevated. And I'm able to have this a little bit more higher vantage point, which is good. But it's not, I think my feedback about the stand base is true. It's a tripod level, and I'm not a big fan of how it makes my phone wobble a little bit. So you guys might see some movement. And so I'm going to try to hold in and keep it steady. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dana. How are you? Thank you, Antoinette. I see your friend coming in, getting your points leveling up. Appreciate all you guys. Miss TT. And then Nika, you said, yep. Nika, you said, I saw that. Nika, you said, I was there, Dr. Lisa. I was there for all of it. I saw all of the shenanigans, miss. So yes, get yourself together. I will get myself together, friend. Thanks again, but because no restrictions. Awesome, awesome. The last few days, yes, I appreciate you telling me that about the green screen. So we know, we all know. So we all learned that that green screen is not gonna do it. And like you said, I think the way you had it, you had your website and some other stuff there. Is that how you had it displayed? Which is, yeah, which is problematic. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Hello, friend. Yes, okay, you did the copyright. But I'm on it. You say whack-a-mole. That's it, whack-a-mole. I love that. Exactly. They keep popping up and you knock them right back down. There we go. That's what's going to happen. Thanks. So, yes, good morning, everyone. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Yes, happy Friday. Come on in. You know, the other thing I did yesterday, hello, Doretta. How are you, friend? Come on in. See you, friend. And you did great considering my technical glitches, technical difficulties. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate you. Um, One thing I did yesterday too, I will say this, and I appreciate you all with the popular votes. I also did do the TikTok update. I had an update waiting on me. So I will say this because I put it into my Instagram group chat last night. If you have not done an update recently, go into your Apple or Google store, wherever you have to go there and click TikTok and see if there's an update waiting on you. So there was an update that I needed to do. And we know things have been glitching lately for me. My views have been kind of suppressed. There's some stuff. And again, I know the algorithm has me really tied to the TTS conversations as of late because, again, I was building up that other page and stuff. So trying to shift how I'm doing things. And so that update is necessary. So I will say this. How you doing, Roots? Appreciate your friend. I will say this. Make sure you guys, if you haven't done them before or if you have not been there recently, go in and check and make sure there's not an update you need to do. So we'll see if that is going to be, thank you so much for the title gifter, if that is going to resolve things for me. Again, typically what I've noted is that when you have confused the algorithm It does take some time for it to get back to a place where it knows what your content's about, what your conversations are about, and you gotta have to focus on fixing those problems. Lady BB, oh, I love the name. Look at you. You didn't change your name. How are you, friend? I love that, Lady BB. Come on in, friend. Heart and Joy, how are you? You all coming in. I see Raising 3 and Growing Me. Thank you so much for joining the live. And so we'll, Urban, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. How's everybody doing? How you doing? Happy. Thank you so much. So come in, friends. We're going to get to connected. We're going to tap the screen that's liking the live, sharing out the live. Again, I call this my level up conversation because I want us to think very intentionally about our growth strategy. What are we doing? How we are building a community surrounding our topic, our niche, in a way that people who are listening and want to hear that message, that they keep coming back and you build that community. Okay. Morning, Dr. Lise. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing really well. And so I'm going to talk about two things today. Let me answer questions. I usually want to make sure I'm adding value. I'm answering questions for you all. I want to make sure that if there's anything that you're struggling with, you're dealing with, let me know. I'm happy to answer some questions. And like I said, I always tell you what's happening for me. So I don't want to gatekeep. I want to make sure you guys are growing and progressing in any platform you're on. So that's YouTube or TikTok. Staying calm and alive when when something goes wrong is a superpower. Is that what you were saying yesterday? Was that my superpower or not? Let me know. It's easier for you to call my name now. Yes, it is. Because I was like, Babalina? I don't know if I still said it right. And we met, and I meant to ask you that. I don't think I said it correctly ever. Thank you so much, though. Yeah, I appreciate you. You said staying calm was my superpower because, guys, the ship was sinking. You said never. I never said it right. I appreciate you for being honest. Thank you so much. But yeah, so yesterday's Shoppable Live was like, oh my gosh. And so at the end, I was like, you know what? Let me just cut my losses. Cut my losses. Let me just go ahead and say good night all. But I stayed on. It was 90 minutes. So I did stay for 90 minutes. And the tablet really was the end of it because you can't go live if your tablet's not going to stay charged. So my tablet kept glitching because I was trying to plug it in to the laptop, and you got that message that kept popping up and pausing the live that said, do you want to sync it? What do you want? You want to download videos or whatever it was asking me? And I was like, you know what? Let me just end this live because the battery's not charging, and I'm not able to talk. so I ended up letting it go. You go, Dr. Lucia. Oh, you said it was. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Happy. I think you must have stayed for like the first 30 minutes. I was on a roll for about the first 30 minutes, and then it started to go down, just because like I said, I was having technical difficulties. Well, just professional. Oh, thank you, so sweet. Setup looked great. Thank you, thank you. I got feedback. So I got feedback because I'm with Live Legion, and that I'm meeting with her. We met yesterday. We're meeting today again to talk about continue our conversation. But just thinking about how you set up, and I don't know what I don't know. So I'm one of those people that love to get support and coaching. I surround myself around people who are going to give me the guidance and support I need so that I can elevate and grow. And so I'm intentional about that, whether it's the YouTube conversations or TikTok shop. So I'm being very intentional about what I'm doing. So because of that, I'm a strong believer in mentorship, coaching, making sure you are around people who are going to uplift you, not people who are going to keep you down, not people who are going to tell you no or tell you can't do something, tell you how to do it, how to improve, how to become better. So that's how I just think and operate, and I just continue to do that. I didn't see, one second, I didn't see the tablet. Just saw the phone saying you were selling was in charge. Yes, so you saw that part. So that was the first, strike. That was the first strike. And then the other device wasn't charged. Actually, I got them sitting here charging now. So you can see it's charging in the cord. The other device wasn't charged. And then the tablet, my actual tablet, in the end, it was it had lost its battery. It was losing its battery. It was like literally when I cut off the live, I only had 3%. And it was actually sending those warning messages. And when I tried to charge it, it wouldn't work. So yeah, thank you so much. Hello, TikTok Taryn. Hello, Miss Darlene. I see your friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And then you said, hi, Luna. How are you? Morning. He said, Nika, hold on one second. You said, yes, I love the setup. Was shocked when I came in. You leveled up quickly. I know, like I said, well, you got to show the products. That's the main thing. If you're going to do it, you have to have kind of a setup that allows you to display what you have available. And so people know that difference. It's almost like a mental click, like, oh, this is not just a regular live they're doing where they're just going to show something real quick and all of a sudden a product shows up. No, this is a live that's focused on your shop page. So that was kind of the feedback I got, just so that I had to make that transition in my head. And I was like, okay, now I need to elevate. I knew I needed that stand to show my tablet so you can have a better vantage point of where the products were. I just when I got it, it was helpful to start using it. Now I just need to do some other little tweaks and fix to my setup as well. Thank you, Henry said, friend, hello, you are awesome. I want to support you. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate you. Thank you for wanting to support. I appreciate that, friend. Let's make sure you are connected in the room. You know what, Henry, I'll talk about this because I want to make sure. I say this is a learn room. I put it up there on the top. This is a learn room. So I'm going to talk about ways that as you start growing in your community and stuff, especially as you get to the point where the max followers you can have is 10,000 followers. So you want to make sure you're following people. At some point, you're going to have to make that click about what is your strategy for following people, because the most you can follow is 10,000. Now, obviously, you can get more people to follow you, but the most you can follow is 10,000. So I'm at that point in my live journey where I'm saying, okay, I need to make sure I'm supporting people in a strategic way. So I'll talk about that in a second because I want to make sure you guys also, you're going to have to make that click at some point as well, especially as you grow in these streets. I'm eligible for TikTok Shop, but haven't set it up. Really, really. You know what? If you're going to do it though, Dr. Peg, here's the dilemma I had to experience. You should not, best practice is that you should not have it on the account that you are trying to do another type of topic or niche, because it won't operate well for your other content, because TikTok Shop goes out to people looking for shoppable content. So you'll see where your other content won't have the same reach and views because the algorithm's confused. And so that content is just going to not have the same impact. You probably should have two separate pages. That's the best practice. So you want to have two separate pages. Thank you all for coming in. TikTok gave us our flash goal. Let's go ahead and do that. They asked us to send some roses. I appreciate you all. So yeah, I'll talk through that. Let me know if you have any more questions. I can talk through that. I actually have 3 accounts, so I can share more about that because of TTS. Tech aside, your victory. Oh, you're so sweet. It is your victory. Look incredible. Congratulations to you. Vision direction. Thank you so much. Happy, that was so sweet. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you all. Thank you for sharing the live as well as the roses. I'm glad. I'm glad your face for. You know what, Miss Darlene? I switched my phone. I switched back to my phone because the tablet I couldn't get it to fix. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go back to the phone. I'll just go there and just see if I can get it to work. But that's what's happening, and I'll continue to do the phone for now, just so that I can make sure that I can have eye contact with y'all. That's the whole point. And also I'm going to talk about my brand. I'm going to talk about the branding course. I'm going to talk about some other stuff today. So I need the phone. It's better set up for me to take the phone and share the information from my laptop. So that's part of why I did it too. Because I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I can't try to maneuver the laptop. That's just too cumbersome, especially since it's not tabletop level. Thank you so much, Lady BB. You said, let's keep tapping. Thank you all. How you doing, Katie? Appreciate you all, friends. So we'll see what happens with TikTok. I shared this a little while ago. I actually did do an update for TikTok. So it was an update that was missing that I needed to do. So it was an update Dr. Peg, you said, how can I get rid of it? What is rid of what? What were you saying? Get rid of TikTok Shop? You don't want it? You don't want the eligibility? Let me know what you were talking about. Let me know. You said, guys, she nurtures us. Appreciate you, Lady BB. Let me make sure I understood, Peg. Keep asking me to verify ID, etc. Oh, for TikTok Shop, verify your ID as a seller. Is that what you're getting? Let me know if it's saying seller. I wonder if it's seller versus the affiliate program. Why is it asking for credit card when I click the live button? A credit card? Credit card? Maybe that's for verification. I don't know if you verify with credit card though. You should verify with your photo ID or passport. Somebody answer that. Have you had to verify with a credit card for going live? For some reason that sounds vaguely familiar. Happy you said how many roses? It's one per person when you do the flash goal. So it really is getting individuals to send a flash goal, not multiple roses per person. You said uncomfortable. As you guys can tell, I'm still catching them. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The faces facing us again. I'm hoping you're having a good day. I am Lily. How are you, friend? Lily, you're new for me. Let me check. Thank you so much for being in the room. How are you, friend? I'm going to give you some homework. This is a brand new account. 10 followers too. Look at your friend. Thank you for being here. Yeah, homework for you is to make sure you have a bio. So that's a bio to make sure that everybody, that TikTok knows who you are and your content can get pushed out to the right people, as well as when you come into a live, people are looking for that. Yes. So thank you so much. Get it off main account and try a new one for TTS. Yes, yes. Well, the main account probably will still send you notifications about it. So it's not necessarily getting it off. It's a matter of switching it and getting it on the other account. When you say how do you stop getting notifications, I don't think you can. So I think that's the short answer of it. I don't think you can. I still get notifications for seller on my other account because I shared this yesterday. I don't know if you were in the room. Somebody asked the questions like, Dr. Lisa, I'm getting emails from TikTok that's telling me to continue the application process. And I said, is that for seller? I said, because I had done the same thing. I had clicked something in TikTok Shop that made it look as if I was trying to set up a seller account, and I wasn't. But because of that, I'm getting emails in app notifications, system notifications that says to do sales. You said to be an affiliate to sell, so they're giving you notifications to be an affiliate. Ignore it. Ignore it. That's it. You're just gonna have to ignore it. So yeah, you'll have to ignore it. It's not. I don't think there's any way to stop those notifications to come. So if you set up another account, you can go over there and do it. Happy said she had to verify her credit card to go live to verify her age. So it was a credit card that she had to use. We still have 12 more rows to send. Thank you so much. Appreciate your friend, Lady Bird. BB, I'm sorry, I said Bird, didn't I? Lady BB. Now it's 6. Let's see, it's not gonna let me pin it yet. But thank you all. Yes, Michelle Crochets is in the building. So she is my moderator for my YT channel. So if you haven't had a chance, and I talk about this is my commercial real quick, I talk about it all the time. Go over there as well to subscribe. It's Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. You can like, comment, and subscribe. My moderator is also my YouTube coach. She's over there in the chat helping me with monitoring the chat, but she also is awesome, awesome, awesome. We met this morning before I went live, and we kind of go through talking points and things that I need to be aware of when I have questions about how to run my YouTube channel with setup, with back-end optimization, all the things. She is your person. She can do a discovery call with you if you're interested in that, and kind of give you some insights on some things you could do to build up your channel if that's something you're looking to do. If you go to our channels and comment, as well as comment, like, and subscribe to any of our videos, we will see those notifications and we can go to your channel and do the same. So you get 2 people for 1. So you can build out your channel over there as well. So that is my commercial. This also is saved over there. So if you guys have questions, if there's something I said and maybe I ran through it too quickly, or I didn't give enough explanation, or you missed it, you can go over there and watch the replay. So I also ask that you guys go ahead and watch replays, because I could use the watch hours. And if you have questions, I also talk about the YT on Tuesdays as another way. Yes, you need to co-stream. I mean, if you are actually going live, I'm going to say this, and I put it into my Instagram group chat for my people. I said, I want you guys to get at least 50 subscribers on your channel. So we need to start making sure people can co-stream. So hopefully people start taking advantage of that and building up their channels to the point where they have 50 subscribers. They get that permission from YouTube to start co-stream, to start going live. And then you just set up your 2 devices. So I'm literally, laptop is what so the laptop view on my YouTube, they get the off-centered look. But now I'm here for you all. You guys are back to getting the centered look from me. But essentially it becomes a way for you to now, oh, Pat, you subscribe. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. Hello. So now you, you can have the 2 devices, and you can have one going here and the other one going there, and you just save it. And let me tell you guys, and I want to be intentional about giving this tea, because it becomes part of your videos that you're creating. Now, what I could do with these videos, how you doing suddenly, Susan and Jess Fashionable? What I could do with these videos is that I could edit them and make these kind of clips that I could use as long form content, making them 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever I wanted to do. I could do that, and then that becomes long form content. I have not done that yet, so that's kind of my work in progress, the thing I need to do. You said, the streaming is glitchy for you while you're walking. Interesting. It wasn't the case for the YT though. Okay, I'm curious now. Maybe I need to do an update for YT as well. Interesting. It's possible. Let's go through. Oh, you said less glitchy than TikTok. Gotcha. Yes. Okay, that's what I was about to say. It's usually less glitchy. Yeah. So yeah. Dr. Fish shared it out. That's why I am here. God bless. Oh, look at there. Thank you so much. Dr. Peck, look at you. You're so friendly. Dr. Ray, I appreciate you. Good welcome, Coach Marquise. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Please like the live, share the live out. You haven't gotten 50 yet. So yeah, Jamie Lee. Hi, Jamie Lee. Yes, definitely get to the point where you get 50 subscribers. I sent a message on the Instagram group chat, so I'll probably try to push that out a little bit more, because I want you guys to get to 50. So if you can get to 50, and even as you meet people here, like you guys are in the room right now, just know that that's something you can do to start thinking about those other platforms and building those out. Thank you so much, Lady BB. How is everyone doing? How you doing, Soraya? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, the roses. Let me repin that. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Y'all keep me focused. Let's see. We need 3 more roses, 1 per person. 3 more roses to reach the goal. And then maybe TikTok will be nice to us. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. If you haven't sent a rose, that is the goal. So let's see. Miss Darling said we have a new feature. Hold on one second. What happened? We have a new feature like the live. Why did it go away? I'm trying to see what you wrote, Miss Darling. It keeps the chat keeps moving on me. I think you said there's a new feature. Hold on, now it's gone. Sorry. Miss Darlene, I missed your comment. It's totally gone now. But I think you were saying there's a new feature. Hi, everyone. Drops their and I'll follow. Okay, good. Hey, did you hear Nika Grace to drop if you want to drop your handler, she'll collect some and follow. So this is another way that you guys can get people. So definitely do that. What's new on the streets? I love it. How you doing, Fred? How you doing, Sarah? You said, what's new on these streets? All right, friend. I was just trying to catch Miss Darlene's comment that I missed. So I just wanted to make sure I did that. Hold on one second, because you said there's something new on the live, a new live feature. 2 times and get 2 points. A new feature like the live, get 2 points and you get 2 points if you like the live. Tell me more. How you doing, Vibe Wellness Woman? How are you, friend? Like the live twice and get points. Is that part of I'm curious. So let me make sure I understand. So that's you said you sent me a message. Okay, friend, I'm gonna check when I get off. I will be checking. Are you saying that's more than just when you click up here and it says 3 points every 10 minutes? Is some additional points you're getting? I didn't know that. So let me know if that's what you're saying. It's above and beyond. So you get twice the points, or are you getting like 6 points? Let me know what you're saying. I have to like the live twice. Just came up last night. Oh, okay. You have to like the live twice. The points are on the heart. They call them ribbons now. Okay, the points are on the heart me, and they call them ribbons now. Or you're talking about the daily heart me? Yes. Somebody did say that is now the ribbons. TikTok said that like this live twice and get 30 more points. Interesting. I saw that too. Oh, look at y'all. Okay, look at TikTok. It's new features in the fan. Okay, it's in the fan club. Okay, gotcha. So you have to get the daily heart me. Who's new in the room? I always ask this question because I get a lot of people who are new to my live, and you come in and you're kind of like, what is going on? What's being said? What are they talking about? So I can give a little bit more. Lolita, thank you so much. Coach, you're new as well. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And then, oh, sorry for all the caps. Oh, I didn't. Okay, the heart me has new options to earn points. Okay. I didn't even notice. Okay. You're like, the heartbeat, Lisa. The heartbeat, Dr. Lisa, get together. Club Paul, let's go. Yes, new. How you doing, Sarai? So, my new people. What people are sharing in the chat. I usually go through the features for my new folks in the room. You laughing at me? Okay, so what they're talking about is the daily heart me. Daily heart me is I catch a little what is about because who shares the live with me is purpose and business. Yeah, purpose and business. Yes, and positivity. Okay, look at you. Love, 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 Dr. Lisa. Appreciate you. Y'all laughing. That's how I said it. As you can tell, when I go live, whatever y'all say here, I have to interpret it in my head. So that's the way it came out. She keeps it real in these TikTok streets. I try to. So yes, so Nika, I got you now. Nika, I know you said I didn't mean to do all caps in my mind. He was like, look here, Dr. Lisa, get it together. Tap the screen, the daily heart me. Yes, tap and get 30 points. There we go. So here's what's happening. Glad you got some giggles. Yes. So daily heart me is up here. If I understand correctly, because I haven't seen this yet, because I'm still trying to figure this out, because I haven't seen it myself. So what you guys are telling me is that a feature just launched last night that said if you click the daily heart me, TikTok is sending you a message that says you get twice the amount of points for tapping the screen. So tapping and supporting. So when you think, he said I think a lot about you. Do you think? Great things. Yes, appreciate your friend. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, you heard a lot about me. That's what it is. Yes. Okay, appreciate you. So essentially, as fan club members, that's what I'm gathering. TikTok is giving the fan clubs a message, the fan club members, a message that says you get twice the points for your engagement. So I'm assuming that's what's happening. Again, I don't see it, so I don't see what you guys are seeing. Yes, they changed some of the features for more points. Okay, and then now they call points ribbons. So that's the other thing that's changed. It's not in every room, but you get points to share and to add live notifications. Okay, so it's not in everyone's room. That's interesting. Okay, interesting. Everyone told me to follow you. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you so much for being here, Sarai. I appreciate you. And then my other new people in the room, I appreciate you all joining as well. Good morning, everyone. So, what I usually tell new people, when you tap the screen, that's the liking. So tapping the screen, that is where it says 30K right now. Taps have happened. When it comes to getting points, you get points as the blue box that you see. There's points for that. And then there's points that you're getting for the orange heart that's next to the blue box. What they're referring to is the fan club, which is the orange heart. And so that's where additional points are being collected. So I think that's what I'm hearing from y'all. I guess it's not the same option. Okay. Really, where do I see these points? Who is considered a fan club member? Fan club members are people who click the daily heart me. The daily heart me, you have to have coins in your account, so it's 1 coin. So when you said who is considered a fan club member, you are a fan club member, my friend. Matter of fact, when it comes to the room, Mr. or Mrs. I'm not going to use pronouns because I was like, you have a agnostic name. So let's see. Oh no, you're part of the. So I'm going to assume. I want to make assumptions. Let's look at the top viewers. So if you look at the people in the room right now, it shows that you are the number one person in the room right now, the number one viewer because of the points you collected. You're also part of the fan club because you had that orange heart daily heart. Mrs. Thank you so much. I was like, I'm not gonna make assumptions. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. And so when you look at your name where you just put that comment, you have let's see where to go. Level 18 as your engagement. You've been to my live at least for the last 2 weeks or so. You have the 2 lines that shows your lines for being in my live, as well as when you look at your mini profile by clicking your photo, you have level 15 engagement. And then next to your number, it actually has, next to the end of your name, it has number 1. So you're the top viewer in the room currently because how you've been engaging. Okay, so you can see that really clearly up here if you click this in terms of who's top viewers. So I say that for my new people just so that you understand this becomes part of how you build your community, but also you want to make sure you're paying attention to people who are high engagers so that they continue to come back and cultivate. Check me what I have. He said, check me what I have, Soraya. You're level 14, that's your blue box. So you've been in these TikTok streets as well. You've been very actively engaged. Your blue box follows you to every live you go to. Orange box is just for this live. So you've come to my live at least once before. I think you came yesterday for the first time. And you are level 4 for my room. So in terms of your engagement and how you are engaging up, you have level 4. Okay? Look at my sub stickers coming out daily. Check in. Coach Miss Jessie, she is leveling up to level 14 today as well. So look at that in the room. You said, got it. I get thrown off by these labels, titles. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. How do I grow my orange heart? Okay, look at you. And you're level 7, Lady BB. So it's essentially that daily heart me. If you click it again, it shows you different ways to get more points. It has like a little bar at the top, and as you're engaging more in the live, if you're sending if you're sending team gifts, the level up cake is something else that you'll get as you get more points and you keep leveling up. So TikTok makes it fun and engaging. So as you're taking in this live and you're essentially and so the orange heart is for the individual lives you go to. So if you come to my live, that's how it reflects from my live. You go to somebody else's live and you click their daily harmony, it will show different information in terms of how you're engaging in their live. Thank you, Miss Darlene. I see you, Miss Jamie Lee, with the sub stickers coming out. Thank you so much, friends. And you said thank you. You're welcome, friend. And so what I will tell you is that it just becomes part of you building this community, you being a part of it, you're being able to engage. They make it fun, they make it interesting for you. At the same time, you're getting points. And so TikTok sees that engagement, and then the people in this room, because you become a part of this community, they see how you engage and they want to connect with you. And then they'll engage with your content, you'll engage with their content. So all of it happens. It's like this, again, this ecosystem of how you act here and interact here impacts how you will get support and interaction out in your content. Okay? So all of this is connected. I know we'll get more information from you. Thank you, my friend. You're welcome. How was last night? Just fashionable. You talking about my live? I started off by saying it was a learning curve. It was a learning experience. Maybe I should say that, a learning experience. It went well ish. So I set up differently. So I had all the products on display, but then I did not have things charged. I didn't have my tablet charged, so it went out early. I had a product that wasn't charged, so I wasn't able to show it, and it was glitching because it wasn't charged enough. And then I had actually I had two products that I didn't have charged enough, so I wasn't able to fully show them, as well as let me say this, it was three products. Three products in my tablet, because the tablet stand, when I took it off, I realized, because I had repositioned it. So this is something that you might need to know, especially for my friends who are going to do shop. When I repositioned it, I did not factor in taking my tablet off to show it. And once I had to show it, it was not in the best position to actually show well. So I would have to think differently about being able to show that. So I ended the live probably about 30 minutes early because of the tablet was about to go out on me and it wasn't charging. Because I was trying to connect it to the laptop, and then the laptop notifications came up where it's like, do you want to sync it? And it kept pausing the live because I was getting those notifications. So I was like, okay, guys, it's time to cut my losses. It's time to end it. But I tell you guys all the time, those are the lessons learned. This is still early for me. That was literally just my third week of doing the shoppable lives that way. And so those are the lessons learned. So I was like, okay, you know what? It's duly noted. I'm going to take that information and make sure I improve. And every time you do a live, whether it's shoppable or regular live, you are learning. Practice makes progress. I say it all the time. And I say that to myself. Practice makes progress. So my setup was great, and I have to kind of work out my order of how I present products with that particular setup. But again, I realized, okay, I can do a different setup. It's great to show the products. It's great to have them lined up on the table. Now let me kind of clean that up a little bit more and make sure I have my products charged. So that's the other lesson. You said my fiance went live for the first time here yesterday. He got off and made 7 cents. He didn't get that was me. Oh, you made the 7, you gave the 7 cents. Well, tell him to keep going. Like I said, practice makes the progress. Thank you so much. A tip I learned in this room: when you send gifts such as roses or any type of gifts, tap slowly. Yes, tap. So it shows you stay up top for a long time. You have change for another device. Well, I would have to change for my phone. And my phone, I could have switched it out. It would have just been, I would have been down to just the one device, because my tablet still would have had to charge. So yeah, it was like, you know what? It's time to go. It's time to go. The products, I've showed them all for what it's worth, and let me just start over tomorrow. So I'll do it today at 8:30, so I'll come back. He didn't know anything about these TikTok streets. You teaching him? You got to teach him. And tell him to keep going. Yes, tell him to keep going. I mean, seriously, Nikki, you could be a TikTok coach at this point, because you've been in a lot of lives and stuff, and so you know what to do and not to do. So when you get ready to go live, say that again. You are pinning yourself. Say that again. Travel Diva, what did I do? Did I do something? You will stay up longer. With screening for engagement. Yes, you are pinning yourself up there. It doesn't know anything about. Okay. Yes. So let me reiterate what Travel Diva is talking about, because she's actually given a nice little tip for you all. Because of your training, I was able to get him live access. Yes. Dr. Lisa, did you use products you already have, or bought new ones? Combination of both. The two, I think there's about 4 new ones. The stand is new. The gimbal stabilizer is a new product. The iPad charging base, that's a new product. It might be half. Also the phone section, that's a new product that I got since the month of May. So those are products that I got in the month of May. Everything else that I show, it's about half. Everything in this showcase is stuff I've already had. Because as a matter of fact, I haven't put any new products in this showcase yet. So everything you see in this showcase is stuff that I talk about over there. Plus, there's about a half a dozen, maybe 6 products that are not that are new that I haven't put over here yet. So thank you. So let me talk about what Travel Diva said, and all of you guys, make sure you tap and share out the live. We're gonna tap and share the live. Sharing the live just really quickly, my new folks. If you press down my nose or my glasses in the middle, you press the screen. You can share out the live. As a live host, you want to share your live out. I actually have not shared my live, so I'm going to share my live now. Thank you all for coming in. So Travel Diva made an excellent point about pinning yourself. So we'll talk about that really quickly. I didn't finish. So again, my new people in the room, I did not finish my thought when it came to Daily Heart Me. You have to have coins in your account. If you click the gift box, and in that gift box is right in the right corner, lower right corner, you can get coins. It will take you to inside the app to recharge and get coins. However, how you doing, Holly Q? However, there is a processing fee, slight processing fee, but it is there. If you go to the website www.tiktok.com/symbol coin, you can get coins there. You got to log into the screen. There's also a coins app you can download as well. But if you do that, you can get your coins at a discount. And so I tell people, if you get $20 in coins, that's 2,000 coins. That is plenty to get you started. You'll probably even get some extra coins with that. So it's plenty to get you started so that you can fully actively engage in a live. So what Travel Diva was talking about is that I made a comment, I made a recommendation in terms of how you actually send gifts. So if you send roses, right now the popular vote is the thing that people are sending. That's in the gift box. If you go to the bottom, it says exclusive. Click that exclusive. It will take you to another exclusive gifts, list of exclusive gifts. One of them is called the popular vote, and that's what you see people sending out. If you press very slowly, thank you so much, press very slowly, it actually has a longer hang time for you. So if you're going to send a gift, you're going to press it slowly. That's what Travel Diva is doing now. So you actually will stay up longer. Okay? And so when you're in rooms, people see that. People tend to follow and connect with you because they see you hanging up there. Okay? And so you're just staying a little longer. It gives you a little bit more hang time. So that's what she was sharing. So I gave that tip because I wanted you, like if you go to rooms where the room is rooming and the chat is chatting and people are like, oh, I want to connect with this person, I'm connect with that person. You actually do want to connect with these people because they now become people who are essentially engagers. They understand how to navigate here. Okay? So you guys just saw Travel Diva was up there for a minute. Just because it really works. It does. Yeah. So that's a strategy. I want you guys to use that, especially if you are, like I said, in a room where there's a lot of engagement happening and you want to feel seen and connect with people. Hello, Alina. How are you? Is it Alina? I have an Alena, and she's my Alina. And so she always gets that with the Alina folks. She was like, that's the way, it's Alina that way. Your name is not the right Alina. so wanted to demonstrate. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's the stage. Yeah, that is the stage. You're on the top of the stage. You're right in the middle of the screen. Yes. So hello, Yolanda Bargains. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Good morning. Hello, everybody. So yeah, definitely want to connect with new people. So again, if you're new to my room, I want you to pay attention to that so that you understand how to engage. The other thing is the blue boxes. So we talked about the Daily Heart Me. You click that. You need a coin to do it. You get 45 points. You instantly follow the live host. The screen pops up. That's where you can send the fan club gifts, and it can show you how you're collecting points. You want to get your points. It sounds as if there's double the points now, so there's even more points that TikTok is giving you, and you're leveling up as a fan club member. You're able to give those fan club gifts. Those are different gifts that are different from the other gifts that are traditionally in the gift box. And the only way you can get to those gifts are through being a fan club. The other thing, it says add a comment. Once you add a comment, it allows you to then, what I tell people to do, come in, do that first, add a comment, then you can click your photo. As you click your photo, you can see your mini profile will pop up. Then you can click your level. So your level might be level 0 if you're brand new. It may be level 27. How you doing, Dee Dee? How you doing, Happy? Whatever your level is, then you can click that. A blue screen pops up. It tells you how many points you've gotten, how many points you need to get to that next level. And then underneath there is the experience points. So you want to make sure you are always leveling up in the live. Um, we'll do this really quickly. Anybody who's new to my room or you are curious about how to get a blue box or want to see that, put in the word hi, type in the word hi, H-I, and or any other words you want to put up. Type in that word and then you will be able to click your photo. And then after you click your photo, you can click your level. So let me know if you want to do that. I usually have people who want to do new folks, but maybe not. All right. Um, let's do this. I'm going to transition. Any questions? Oh, I'm sorry. Any questions I missed as of yet? So if I missed any questions and you guys were talking, hello, how you doing, Peg? You guys are going to see me move this over. Appreciate you all for being here. So I am going to show you, let's see. We're going to get to chatting in a second. And I'll probably stay on maybe another 30 minutes. So one of the topics I was going to talk about very intentionally is branding. I did, Coach Miss Jessie, I did. I didn't get it to work. So I did not find an answer in all my Google research. As soon as I got off with the live, I checked into it. I did not find an answer that was working. So actually I am back on my phone. I'm back on my phone over here and I'm on the tablet on my YT. And really, again, the switch was because I realized at the end of the day, it's not, it was just too challenging. And really with the YT, even though I'm not looking straight on, it's a little bit more where I'm focused here. So I figure this is probably not going to be as bad if I stay with the YT. Now back into volume is louder than YT. Is it? So that's interesting. Thank you for saying that too. I wonder if I need to turn the volume up. But I wonder. So what I'm going to do, let me explain this too also. So since we don't have a large room, what I noted, and this is where, yes, Michelle Crochets is helping too. When you are vertical, there's this whole thing about streaming. When your screen is vertical, or if you have a vertical orientation, you actually are opening up the stream to more than just your subscribers. Okay, so that's what I'm doing as a strategy to get more people to connect and subscribe to my channel and more visibility. So I do this on purpose when I come on, and in terms of being vertical. I was on my laptop. Now I will say this: the laptop horizontal, so it makes you horizontal. I don't have the option to be vertical with the laptop. I like the laptop because the camera view was better because I'm using a webcam, as well as my laptop sound quality was much better. So I did like it. I didn't have an external microphone. I actually purchased one, but it wouldn't sync with my laptop. So again, it just became a better quality experience with my overall laptop in terms of my visual as well as the sound quality. I'm thinking of going back to the laptop maybe at the end of the summer. I'll probably stay vertical and do this format at least for the next couple months, and then I'll switch back to the laptop view. Again, I talk about this all the time. This is my growth season. This is our growth season. We're growing. We're getting better. We're improving. We're learning. We're building our communities. We're building our subscribers. We're building our followers. We're doing all the things so that we can elevate. And so as you're in this growth season, you got to recognize, okay, growth is going to be slow and steady, especially on the YT, but there are some things you can do to just kind of quite give it a little bit of a nudge. And so this nudge is for me being vertical. So a vertical allows it to go beyond just your subscribers. When you're horizontal, you're only streaming to your subscribers. So I realized that, and I said, you know what, this is my growth season, so I'm going to have to take this being imperfect in terms of how it's set up. I'm gonna have to take this for now. And then as I get better, as I create more long form content, not just my live streams, as I create more content, it'll improve. So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to make sure I said that out loud because I know some of you guys are in your growth season. And so what comes with that, yes, and there's growing pains and pivots. Yes, it is, friend. Yes, it is. And with those growing pains, you got to realize, okay, this is uncomfortable. This is not the way I want it to look. But I know over time it's going to get better because I'm going to switch my orientation. I'm going to add some things to improve my channel. I'm going to do some things to just optimize. And so that will come. But I didn't want to procrastinate and make sure everything was perfect and lined up before I started. You guys know I always say practice makes progress. Do it messy. Do it scared. Don't sit back and say, well, all these things I don't know means that I can't do it. There's a lot of people who will wait and just sit back and not do anything because they're searching for perfection and perfectionism. And that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you kind of get in it and figure it out as you go. And perfect example yesterday, me realizing, okay, there's some things I need to make sure I dot my I's and cross my T's, like plugging up my technology, charging things up. But I learned from that, and that was a lesson learned. So now when it happens again, I'm like, you know better now. But the reality is sometimes it just doesn't go well, and so that's okay. Okay. So how are you? Thank you so much. Good morning, Doris. How are you, friend? I see you all coming in. Thank you, Richard Sun Sunflower. How you doing, friend? Do it sloppy, just do it. Yes. He said me, BB. Nika, you're talking about you as in procrastinating, trying to make it perfect. But I will say this. You got your fiance to go live. It was a little awkward for him, and at the end of the day, you know what to expect though, because I mean you're gonna go live any day now, and you know what to expect, and it's gonna take time to build up that community. How you doing, Kathy Sensei? How are you, friend? Morning, all. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you. Juanita, thank you so much. How are you doing? I'm doing well, friend. When it comes to, I was on live with him, so that's something. It was okay. That's good. Did you come up as a guest? That is good if you did that too, so you can practice being on the camera as well. So that's good. Awesome. Um, when it comes to the YT, just really quickly, also your monetization over here, it happens as you're hitting certain benchmarks. And so as you're live streaming, um 500 subscribers will get you those provisional 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. So watch hours are very important. YT is a search engine. It's not social media. People treat it that way, but it really is a search engine where people are searching for video content. You got vloggers over there. You got people who are creating short form and long form content in the video format. And so you can engage and you can monetize when it comes to um, using getting 500 subscribers, 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. You can get memberships, which is what we call subscriptions over here, as well as on your live streams, you can get gifts. So the same thing that happens over here, those are the metrics and that you're striving for. So that's something that's in my radar on my radar. I don't have 500 subscribers yet. I don't have 3,000 watch hours. So it's going to take some time. But again, by me doing this over the summer and continuing this format, I'm hopeful that I will achieve it and I'll get there fairly sooner than later. Maybe I should say that sooner than later. Um, no, just in the physical space, but as a guest and is a great idea. Yes, you absolutely should do it. And if that was his first time, make sure he goes back today and tomorrow so he can get those first three out of the way. So that way he will unlock all the features. And unlocking the features, having a multi-guest is not, I think it's day 2 or 3 that you get to unlock that, but you don't do it on day 1. So he probably couldn't have had you come up anyway. Going back to work. See you later, Coach. Thank you so much, Lady BB. Appreciate your friend. Thank you all. I see you all connected. Just get in there and try all the things. Trial by error. Love that. Love that. When you get to a certain stage in life, there's two groups of people. I say there are those people who still are very much searching for perfectionism, and you see that in terms of that type A type person, like, oh, it has to look this way. There are people like that, and then there's those people, as you live life, as you've gone through things, as you've had different experiences, you are saying, okay, you know what, I know it's not going to always work out the way I want it to work out. I'm going to try this because I get that this is going to take time for me to build this up. I get that I'm going to have to kind of learn the ropes and kind of get things going before I see success. So if you have like that type of mindset, you'll do fine in these spaces, these social media, digital marketing spaces. But if you're trying to make sure everything is lined up perfectly, that's a misnomer. It takes time. It takes time to get there. And I don't want you to search for perfection all the time. Practice makes progress. You'll get better. You'll become more proficient. You'll be smoother in what you're communicating. All those things will happen as you practice this. And I say it all the time. Thank you, Dimples. Appreciate your friend. I see you with this extending your subscription. Thank you so much. Juanita, how are you, friend? Um, how you doing, Trisha? Hello. Late today. Hope I didn't miss much. You didn't. We're just chatting. We're just chatting. I'm gonna get into the lesson in a second. Let me know if there's any other questions though, because I just want to make sure I answer questions as I go. Because I'm sitting here chatting. I'm gonna pivot a little bit to um, branding because I was talking about. I want to make sure I focus on branding because this is kind of a branding edition even for my YT because I want to make sure that people are thinking about their brand identity as you're talking to your audience, as you're connecting with them, and then how do you leverage that for offering a solution. So I say you're always wanting to bring a solution to your audience. Okay, you add value and you lead them towards the solution. So that's the goal. Um, but really quickly, when it comes to perfectionism, too, as you are thinking about the YT, I talked about the monetization, you also can have content out there. It's evergreen. Okay. So when I say evergreen, it is content that you post. People can go back to it years from now, weeks from now, days from now, whatever. It's out there for them. And if they're searching for that information from you, they can engage in your other products and offerings. Okay? So it becomes a great strategy if you're optimizing your profile correctly and getting everything up and running for you to also have other ways for people to lead them to a solution, for people to get to your product, your website, your affiliate link, whatever it is, they can get to that because it's in your description or it's in, your on your channel page. So again, you're being intentional about building that out because that becomes another way to, build your business, but also get your products or your services purchased. So that is something I want you guys to be strategic about. So a couple things that we're going to talk about with branding. I know the last few weeks I have not, and I have a hard stop, guys. I just realized this. I have a hard stop at noon. I'm probably going to have to get off earlier than noon because I have a couple meetings. I think I have 12, 12:30, 1, 2, and 3. I think I'm back to back today. So got a lot going on this this day. Okay, so hey, how you doing, Kathleen? Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you guys are liking the live, sharing the live out. I appreciate you. How you doing, Bountiful? Thank you so much. And then somebody asked yesterday about my stand, so I'm going to talk about stand in a second. Let me make sure I'm not missing. Okay. Um, Hello, Holly Cute. Thank you so much. Hey. All right. Dr. Lisa, chat later. Thank you so much. Good morning, beautiful people. How you doing, Soul Vibes? Really quickly, just so I say it again because I want to make sure people don't forget to do this. Chat later, everyone. Thank you so much. I want to make sure you guys don't forget to do this. You always want to go to your app store and download the latest TikTok update. Okay, make sure you have the latest update. It was an update. Somebody mentioned that yesterday. There was an update out there. So I don't want you guys to miss out on that. We'll see if it impacts my channel. Like I said, when you do some of the things to confuse your algorithm, it takes some time for you to get it back. And so by me not having the latest update, as well as confusing the algorithm with all the affiliate conversations and stuff, or content and views that I was doing, it's confused it. How are you? I'm doing well, friend. Thank you for asking. I'm gonna go check that. Yeah, yeah, definitely check. I don't know if you have Google or Apple, but it was an update for you. Yes, there's an update. Yep, yep. Because they rolled out the new community guidelines. So I'm assuming it's all connected to that change that's happening. But I had to do the latest update yesterday. Thank you so much for sharing out the live. Appreciate you, friends. Definitely share the live out and tap the live as well. Tap like the live as well. And so we will get to starting. So there's a couple things I want to share with you all. They're not playing about these new guidelines. I know. Thanks. I will check for that update. Yes. Good morning. Yeah, they are not playing. Yeah. And I was glitching quite a bit. How did you, like I said, you were glitching the other day. Check for the update for yourself. I don't know if you've done that yet. Um, Check for the update and just see if that was part of the reason. It could have been. It could have been just connectivity issues too. I'm waiting to receive a new extender. So actually, I'm going to tell him after this. He said it was en route. So hopefully it arrives today or tomorrow. I think he has to go check our mailbox and see if it's there. Couple things. So for this live, how you doing, Thrive to Well? I was going to talk about branding, so we're going to go a little deeper into branding, recognizing that branding is critical for how you are going to get to build out your channel, but also your live stream. So we're going to specifically talk about your live stream. There's a couple things that I typically say if you don't know what your topic is, your niche, who's your target audience, you want to kind of figure that out first because essentially you're not going to reach people. If you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. So you got to be very clear on your message. You want to be very clear on who is your target audience. And as you are building up your channel and your TikTok live stream, you want to make sure you're talking to those people. Okay. So I say that all the time. I was on someone else's live yesterday and they were glitching badly. Yes. Like I said, I think it has to do with that update. It could very well be the update, or maybe their connectivity issues too. But it's probably the update, and maybe that's why they were glitching. I haven't had that experience as of late in the last couple of days, but I just did the update last night, so I don't know if it was just that particular timing with the glitching, but I do believe it's the update. Nicola, how are you, friend? Come on in. Appreciate you being here. Um, yeah, glitched this morning. You glitched this morning. Hi, thank you. You're welcome, friends. I see you all coming in. We're gonna get to connecting. I appreciate you. Oh, did I glitch already? Did I glitch again today? Rituals on Sunflower. Let me know if you got some glitching going on your end. If I'm glitching in particular. Dee Dee, thank you for joining. Let me know though, because like I said, I'm hopeful that update helped. But I do know I probably could use the internet extension, so maybe that will help too. Um, okay, on my end. Thank you so much, Trisha. So really quickly, branding. No, on my profile. Got you. You on your profile. Interesting. Okay, you are. I'm assuming you were live streaming. You're live. Are you on live pretty regularly now? Put that in the chat. Anybody else, if you are going live, put it in the chat. I didn't say this earlier, especially for my new people. If you're in the room and you're wanting to see some of the other people who are here, they've come back frequently. They are live hosts. So there's several people who are live hosts. If you're going live, you're a live host. And so put your topic, time, and time zone. We'll go through that really quickly so people can see that. So like I said, I do have about 45 minutes. So I'm going to try to get through this. I have a couple things I was going to show. So what I traditionally do is show what's in my showcase. I was talking about branding. So when I start talking about branding, I was going to talk about the ultimate branding course, just so that you guys can see that as a tool to help you understand how, not necessarily, I mean, they talk about how to create your own unique brand and create an infectious brand, which is critical. But I almost take you a step before that, okay? I want you to be intentional about how you are identifying your topic, but also identifying your target audience. You got to make sure you're talking to the people for your product, okay, or your service, whatever you're offering. that those are the people you want to talk to and the people who will support you and get your solution. Okay? I go live 5 times a week. Specific, yes, Pacific time. Dr. Lisa coached me up. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much. You said, I am determined to go live more. There we go, Nicola. That's it. I'm on live Monday through Friday between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Awesome. What time zone is that? East Coast? I wonder if that's East Coast, Juanita. And then um, Miss B, us. There you go. Miss B, good morning. How are you? Nicola said us. Yes. And you guys are going to know I need to go live third time. There we go. Go live, friend. Go live. Yes. And then you guys are doing great. Continue to connect with each other too. Um, I want to make sure that you are building community that way as well. You said, what does the showcase do for us? That's what you were asking. It didn't pop up at first. So, what does the showcase do for us? The showcase is part of TikTok Shop. So, do you have TikTok Shop? East Coast. Okay, awesome. You must have TikTok Shop if you're asking that question. I'm sorry, I sent an invite. Netaverse, that was an accident. My finger hit it. Yeah, you definitely have a TikTok Shop. You have almost 5,000 subscribers. Oh, hold on 1 second. Your messages are coming. Yes. Okay, gotcha. East Coast for your time zone. Yes. They say go live when your people are up. But my community get active at 11 p.m. I'm already in bed. Um, Halaku, let me go back and address that. Um, give me 1 second. Let me read the comment real quick. I'm great. It's Friday, yes. But no clue. Let me answer the TikTok shop. Nicola, you have TikTok shop. So essentially, TikTok shop is where you are an affiliate and showcases on your profile for you to have showcase, for you to have products that you add to the showcase. You can do shoppable videos. So videos where you're picking a product that you have. Maybe it's already something you own, or maybe it's something you purchased from TikTok Shop or somewhere else, but it's in TikTok Shop for people to purchase. You can put that in your showcase and do videos for it or go live. I have TikTok Shop. I'm going to be doing it my next shoppable live tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's on my other account. It's at Dr. Lisa Shops. So you can go there, you can go to that one and just kind of get a sense of what a shoppable live I do is all about. If you go to my page, you can see some of my shoppable content. But I would definitely say it's up to you if you're interested in selling and promoting products. It could be a good lucrative thing, especially around the holidays. So look at you all. Thank you all. Let's see. Q, you put in. Good morning, everyone, and the community supporters. Yes, love that. Live 11 a.m. 8. Oh, that's just fashionable. Live 11 a.m. Central, Monday through Friday. Fashion, accessories, beauty with an inspired glow up. I love that. Yes, look at you, friend. I do need to own. Oh, okay. Do I need to own those items? You do need to have those items in your possession. Yes. I said it that way because sometimes you may not own them. Maybe somebody else owns them. Or maybe you might have them for your video and you're going to return them. So you just have them for the video. But when you promote a product in your video or in your live, you do need the product. Yeah, you do need to have it on hand to talk about it. Yes. Planning to go live for the first time next week. Talking about resetting after loss. Love that, Yolanda. It's a great topic, friend. Yeah, and obviously loss can come in so many different ways, but yes. Would I want to create a new page for TikTok Shop? Actually, the answer is yes. That is best practice. When you have a second page, and maybe even a third page, you have a second page, you're able to focus your content on whatever topic you are really interested in doing. So mine here is go live, monetization, those type of things. So when I put TikTok Shop on this page, TikTok really overruns your content because the people who are looking for those products are a different category of people. They may not be the people who are following you or people who are connecting with you. So you want to be intentional about creating that second page so that you can make it shoppable content, and then those products will reach the people who are looking for it. Thank you so much for the bows. And then when it comes to that third account, if you're going to do shoppable lives, you do need an account to come to your live. Almost think of it as a moderator, because I pin that account to see the products the way viewers see them. So I added that account as my mod, and I'm trying to make sure I'm using it for my live sessions. I don't use this account because, again, the algorithm will think you're trying to do shoppable videos because you're sitting in on a shoppable live, and it's kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, you're trying to do shop TikTok shop because you're sitting in on a shoppable live for 2-3 hours. And so I had to change that practice. So I created a third account to be my account that sits in on it. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if it doesn't. I know a lot of times it probably won't make sense until you actually do it. But yeah, that's the way I would say strategize it. Um, Dr. Pig, if I start a new account for shopping only, will I automatically be approved since this account has it? No. No. You have to build the followers. You got to get that other account separately approved. Yep. So no, it's a different approval process. There's some things that you can do to kind of hopefully speed up the process. I've had a few people who are building up their second page, and they got it earlier than 1,000 followers for the TikTok Shop pilot program. I actually meant to tell, I think HalleQ and Just Fashionable, I know you guys are so close. Silver Fox, she comes into the room all the time. She just did it. We had a conversation about it. And her approach really is really those 5 things I tell you to do. She just put a little bit more effort into shopping for a product. So she bought a lot of products. And so because of that, I think TikTok gave it to her sooner. And her other things that she was doing as well. She was keeping her account clean. She was searching for how to be an affiliate program. She was doing all the things, but she got it at, I want to say she got it under 200 followers. It was like really significant. So I would say definitely, talk to people who are doing it early. Like I said, if you want to reach out to her, her name is Silver Fox Elo, because I think it's Eloisa, but she goes by Elo. You say gaining the followers is scary. It could be, but again, we talked earlier about the whole engagement rooms where you ping yourself up. People are connecting to you. Then the room is rooming, chat is chatting. So yeah, that was for TikTok Shop. Yeah, Coach Miss Jessie. Yeah, yeah. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. So she got it super early. Hey guys, she's not in the room yet, so if she comes in the room, I'll ask her to explain what she did. But she really did get it early. So one account is for monetization, and one account your shop, and the third account is monitoring the shop. Yes, you use the word monetization. That's kind of my topic niche. Is that what you're using that word for? I just want to make sure I don't say monetization can't happen with the second and third account. It can. Just a different, well, I'm just focused on monetization for me in terms of my live strategy. Yes, that's what you're talking about. I didn't know I can that I added the shop to my main account. Is there a way to unconnect it? Mm. To unconnect it when you don't have shop anymore? I don't know. I don't think so. I think shop will stay. You just won't have anything in your showcase. You don't promote products that way. It just goes kind of unused. Um, my other accounts, this account here, I'm sorry, it's kind of like that. I don't really do much with this shoppable content, the showcase and the products I have in there. It just goes unused. Good morning, everyone. Yes, yeah, yeah. Why? You said why I didn't get it yet. Yeah. So she was really focused, hyper focused. I think she got it within like 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. It was like 17, 16, 17 days. And she was very diligent about making sure she went into there, checked for her banned accounts, checked for her content. She bought a lot of products from shop. She was searching, and she just did that constantly. And so they gave it to her early. Yeah. So let's see. You guys, I love it. You guys always ask about shop. Thanks for clarifying. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. Biz Law HQ, how are you, friend? So if I start a new activity, let's see. If I start a new activity for my shop, will I have to get qualified again? What do you mean a new activity for your shop? When you, what are you talking about? Talking about a product, a specific product? Let me know what you mean by new activity. New account. If you start a new account, if you start a new account, that second account needs to get approved for TikTok Shop also. So Just Fashionable, Hella Cute with by Hella Cute. These are people who started a secondary account, and those accounts are looking to get to TikTok Shop approved. So they're currently working through the process right now. So Just Fashionable just said, she said, I haven't gotten approved yet. She's over 1,000 followers, but she's like, I haven't gotten approved yet. It doesn't happen instantly. It is one of those things where you gotta be patient. They'll send you a notice. You can fill out the application daily. Keep doing the routine. And as you're moving through it, TikTok will get you will get approved. So you just gotta make sure you're constantly checking your creator search insights, the tab that says, do you want to earn money from shoppable videos? Just keep clicking that and you'll see where it's approved. You can go back there and you actually can do a video and say, hey guys, I am still waiting. Put some trending audio over it and just say, I'm still waiting to get this TikTok shop, y'all. What's the hold up, TikTok? I just see what happens. But yeah, you'll get it. You said you did buy some products from there. So that's good. Yes. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, my friend. You said new account. Um, I sent invite by accident. Sorry, friend, don't answer. Hold on one second. Brenda Travel, how are you, friend? Don't answer. Let's see. Um, exactly, Just Fashionable, yes. Yeah, happy everyone. Let's see. If I start a new activity to my shop, um, would I have to get qualified? Yes. Yes, she's going live. Yes. Was she going live? Who? Nika Grace. I missed who you're referring to. How you doing, y'all? Brenda, thank you so much for being here. I didn't answer. Appreciate your friend. Good morning. Yeah, as I'm scrolling through, my fingers will hit it sometimes. Okay, so let's do this. I literally got 25 minutes. So this is what happens. I get to talking, and then before I know it, I'm like, oh, I gotta get going. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure I show you guys my stand store. We're gonna go there. We'll go there, and anybody in the room. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, friend. Let's see. So if you click my profile here, my mini screen pops up. If you click my profile again, Friday, how are you? Hey, it's Friday. You'll see where my mini profile pops up. You can click my photo again. It will take you to my main page profile. And on my main page, you can see where it has the stand store. So I'm gonna click that. We're gonna walk through this really quickly, but at the same time, I'm gonna try to be as thorough as possible because there's things I wanna make sure you guys get. A couple people have asked about products, have asked about making sure you're getting the right information and resources. UBC is the affiliate program that I am a member of. I'm an affiliate of UBC. It is 54,000 people in a school community. They talk about branding, how to effectively brand yourself for your audience. And again, if you are looking at branding, you want to be intentional about how do you create a brand that people will resonate with. The UBC course is not inexpensive, but it is, so it's this course, you become an affiliate, you can resell if you choose to. I say that's a perk, but I want you guys to see the type of stuff that's inside here. So I said I was going to show from an insider view what you're going to get. It talks about love UBC. Thank you, Bonafoe. I appreciate your friend. Look at there. Yeah, UBC. You know what clicked for me? I had to share with you guys. It was a couple weeks ago. That mindset. I sat there and listened to it, and that is so true. You got to have the right mindset for this. If you are going to be in this business, then you can't let things stop you from progressing. So right there, they say the seven-figure mindset, but you can't let things stop you from being successful. There's going to be setbacks. There are going to be things that you do that are not perfect. I tell you all the time, you're not searching for perfection. There are things that you are going to experience that feels very daunting in the way that you're not seeing that um, progress yet, but you got to stick with it. That's what this is all about, staying with it, staying focused, staying on that grind in a way that ultimately you'll see that breakthrough because you're literally planting the seeds. Okay, you're planting the seeds for success, and as you water those seeds, as you stay with it, those seeds will start growing and blossoming. So you'll see that, but again, you got to make sure you're talking to the right audience, because a lot of times our content, our lives, all those things that we're doing in our business function, we're not talking to the right people. We're not engaging them. And so people are just swiping, or people are not locked into what you're saying. You got to make sure you're talking to your audience. Exactly. That's what happened to me this month. But I kept going. That's it. Dr. Peg, I told you. And then what I'll say, you want to make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who can help you. That's the other thing. That's a missed opportunity. Like I said, when I talk about my YouTube, I talk about I'm sorry, Yes Michelle Crochets, because she is that person that's helping me think differently about the YT. She's helping me make sure that I'm thinking about how do I do this in a way that's going to make sure that my page is optimized and improving. Now, there's some things I personally need to do to make sure I'm doing all her suggestions, but at the same time, I'm not stopping. I'm keep going. I'm going to keep doing this, and I've seen some small wins from even the YouTube so far. So again, I said earlier that I'm at for almost 350 subscribers. Well, those those 300 subscribers came in the last 2 months of doing my live streams. So because I've now done this, and I've done it intentionally over the last 2 months or so, it's like right shy of 2 months, I've gained 200, well 300 subscribers, because I started off with 50 in mid-March. I didn't do anything with it, and then in the second week of April I started co-streaming, and now I've seen growth. Okay, so I've seen significant growth. So I say that because I want you guys to be intentional about your growth strategy, but making sure you have the right tools and resources and people around you that's going to help you grow. Thank you, Coach Miss Jessie. You heard me say Coach because I saw all the love you were sharing. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much, all that are in the room. Okay, so UBC, here's some of the things in here. It's literally over 40 hours of content. So they've added some new modules. They added some stuff surrounding faceless marketing. When you think about selling on Etsy, they've done some things to improve their other mindset work that they're doing, especially when it comes to being seven-figure, eight-figure earners. How do you do it? How do you be successful? If you're interested in TikTok Live, they have a selling strategy for that. They talk about TikTok. They talk about YouTube. They love, love, love Instagram. So they talk about the reels and the stories and all the things you should be doing to automate your business. So all this is in here. It's walking you through. They have weekly meetings that help you with technology, help you with mindset, help you with strategy. All that stuff is in here. So I share this with you all because I want you guys to think very intentionally about your brand, but also how you're thinking about your growth strategy. So if you're going to be an affiliate, how do you become an affiliate? Nicola, we was just literally talking about the affiliate program. So if there's a product and you want their affiliate link, you become an affiliate that way. If you want to think very intentionally about brand deals, how do you position yourself for brand deals where you can create a media kit and do the outreach and properly outreach to brands so that you can be successful. So all that is in here for you. And so I want you to be intentional about your growth. So this is UBC. If you want to become an affiliate for them, they do have the 85% commission for any course that you resell. However, I tell people that's a nice perk, They do have the payment plan and stuff too in here. I say that's a nice perk. However, you really want to pay attention to how do you do this in a way that you're able to benefit from UBC, but also how do you do it in a way that you're growing from the resources that are in here. Okay, so that is UBC. If you are curious, you can get the sneak peek. That is free, but you want to make sure you get started sooner than later. UBC also comes with me, where I have an Instagram group chat, and that's where you can get support and ask questions as you're growing in your UBC journey. And I don't want you to feel like you bought something from somebody and there's no one to turn to that can answer your questions. So I'm there for you. I send out little tips and strategies to kind of keep you going. So I want to make sure you guys are going and growing, okay? I tell you all the time, this is our growth season. This is my bundle. So my bundle is 127 right now. What I am going to do, I'm going to break this price down. I'm going to actually give it an additional discount. If you want to grab it today, I'll give an additional discount, making it 47, where essentially you get, I call this like my starter kit. So my people who are nervous, shy, trying to figure out how to get into this space, what is digital marketing? You're going to get this digital marketing 101 course. It also has a branding course. It also has Canva in terms of learning how to leverage Canva. And then it also has 46 private label rights, PLR books that you can use and resell immediately. So those are in there. And then you get me, you get access to me through the Instagram group chat for this bundle, for this group, as well as if you want to talk to me and do one-on-ones. So that's another opportunity. If you have quick questions, again, I don't want to leave you out here trying to figure things out on your own, so you can connect that way. The other things that are in here, the checklist. So you have a 3-page checklist for new live streamers. So it's what you should be doing before your live, after your live, and during your live. And then you also have the ChatGPT guide that teaches you how to come up with prompts that are going to help you understand who's your audience, how do you identify their demographics, the psychographics, and the pain points of that audience, what's your topic. It'll help you with identifying a script to use. So all the things to be successful, as well as about 20 other prompts that I have in here. And then if you need to do a one-on-one, you can do that. You can schedule that out with me. I schedule one-on-ones all the time. These are my consultations. I'm actually phasing out the 2-for-1 package at the end of May. So tomorrow's the last day I'll run that package. And so what's happened, which is great, it's all good. I've had a lot of meetings, and with the 2-for-1, you have to come back and do that second meeting. So what's happened is that I'm trying to fit you in. So I want to make sure I'm able to support people. So I'm going to change it to the 1 meeting, but you still get 45 minutes with me, and then we'll meet and talk, and we'll do that second meeting if you schedule this month. And then finally, it's the download for how you can get access to changing your mindset. This is where it's my mindset guide. So I want you to be intentional about what you're doing. I want you to be unstoppable. So this is where I have the overthinking the action guide. So you can definitely grab that as well. Really quickly, let me flip my camera. If you are gonna grab the bundle, I'm gonna do the additional discount real quick for people. Like I said, I'll do that for this live. I said I was gonna roll it out since I was gonna do a little bit more demonstration. Of the product. So let me set that up now. And you guys can grab that. And I'm gonna walk you guys through it. I have about 15 minutes to do that. Okay, so it's normally 127. You'll get it for 47. And let's see, it should be updated. So we'll go back here. So if you click my photo once, my mini profile pops up. If you click my photo again, my primary profile comes up, and you guys will be on my page, and you can see it really quickly. So yeah, now it's 47. Is it 47? No, it's just a one-time fee, friend. No, it's yours. And what it comes with, let me click to it. So what it comes with is good morning. How you doing, friend? Nika, how are you? AKL, how are you? So yeah, Nika, what it comes with is I'm gonna walk you through what it comes with, but essentially it is yours to rebrand and resell if you so choose to. It is yours to market and resell to people in your community as your own product. You also can use any of what's called the private label rights. You got about 46 books. How you doing, Cashmere? You got 46 books that you can look at them and see if any of them meet what you're meet your topic for your live or your page, and you can say, hey, here's a product for you. It could be a free product. If you want it to be that, it could be a paid product. You have 46 options. So there's multiple things in there that you can leverage. And then what I say this does, and this is for my people who are, if UBC is a whole course and community, this is like a starter kit. So it's going to give you the fundamentals of digital marketing. When you think about digital marketing, what we're actually doing in your participation in a live stream is digital marketing. Okay? I don't want people to confuse you by that. That's what this is. You are learning how to essentially brand yourself. You are live streaming and you are um, essentially branding yourself to your target audience, and they are getting the solution from you. Okay, thank you so much. We reached level 18, friend. Look at you. And so they're getting a solution from you. And so when it comes to digital marketing from a live streaming, digital marketing from your content, you're a content creator over there. You are creating content that again is going to resonate with your target audience, and they essentially you will lead them to whatever you have in your store in your bio. Maybe there's a link, affiliate links, your website, whatever it is, you're going to lead them to that. So you want to be intentional about leading people to your solution. Okay. Um, as you are then um, thinking about brand deals or affiliate deals or TikTok shop affiliate, you are engaging in digital marketing. Okay, so it's important for you to understand the fundamentals of that. It helps you understand how to create products, how to create your logo, how to create your brand identity, all the things that you need to be successful in this space. So again, this is like a starter kit. So these are my people who are trying to learn this business. When it comes to your brand identity, I will teach you that. This whole packet is housed in Canva. So Canva is where you're going. You're going to create a free Canva account. So Canva's free. Create a free Canva account, and you'll be able to access this bundle. And then you have your Canva Masterclass. It's like a 2-hour class. It's a mini course. And then you have your playbook. Your playbook is just that. It's your playbook that you're going to use to get up and running in 30 days. So if you're a person who's saying, okay, in 30 days, I want to make sure I'm able to go live, because I tell you to go live every day. I want to make sure I'm going live. And then at the end of those 30 days, I want to make sure I have something that I have in my storefront for my audience. So week 1, I want you to do these first 3 courses, the branding digital marketing 101 course, the branding masterclass, then your Canva mastery. Week 2, I want you to work on your product, whether it's a physical product, digital product, your coaching, your consultations, your membership, whatever that product is, I want you to create that. Week 3, I want you to put it in your storefront. So week 2, really quickly, when you create that product, keep in mind you're going live. So ideally you're going live, you're talking to your audience this whole time, and you're hearing from them what are their pain points. So ideally you want to be able to create a product that's going to solve that problem for them. That's going to be a solution. Or you want to make sure you understand their pain points. So as you talk about your solution, you can say, I know you're struggling with this. I know you need this, because you're hearing that message from your audience. So there's a whole strategy here. So as you're hearing from your audience, you're able to address their problems and solve their issues with your particular solution. Okay? So I want to say that. And then when it comes to week 4, you're launching. So after you put it in your storefront, that's week 3. You create all the back end systems. Week 4, you're launching. So that's the strategy. Okay, what if you have an existing brand with a social media presence? Would this help up level? Yes, absolutely. If you have an existing brand and a social media presence and you don't have a solution that you're leading your audience to, you want to create that. Here's the thing that happens to a lot of people. Let's, for argument's sake, say you do a video today and you go viral. And you're like, all these people came to my page, all these people interacted with me. I want to do something. What do I do with this? If you don't have a solution, then it's almost like you didn't go viral. Maybe you got a few more followers, maybe you got some more eyes on your channel, but you got to have a solution. Is your solution that you now want to tell people about, you want to get brand deals and you want to tell brands that now I have this audience that I can talk to? You need to do something with that. Or do you want to lead people to your clickable link in your website so now they can get more information from you because now they've engaged in your content? You need to have a solution. So you want to be intentional about creating that solution so that whatever you're doing in terms of your brand or you're talking to your audience in a very intentional way, how do you then take that to a point where you can lead them to another thing that you're offering? Lead them to your affiliate link, lead them to your website so that they can create schedule a consultation with you, lead them to your website because you have a physical product you want to sell them, lead them to your lead brands to connect with you because you have a media kit and now you can say, hey, I have this audience that I want to make sure that I'm able to market and grow your products and support your business. So just being intentional about that, but you need to know how to do that in an intentional way. And so what the bundle does is teach you that, but it also helps you understand how to create. So it teaches you the fundamentals of digital marketing, but then it also helps you create that product, that solution. Um, let's see, let me show you this real quick. So if you purchase today, you're going to get put into, if you do purchase today, let me say this, you will get put into my Instagram group chat, and you also get support from me. I don't leave you high and dry. I want to make sure you guys are successful. So I like Instagram because I'm able to send voice memos. So I can literally, how I'm talking to you guys now, I can send a message in the DMs over there. You can't do that in TikTok, unfortunately, or even on YouTube. But on Insta, you can. So I can send you a DM, we can talk, we can chat. There's a chatting feature, questions and stuff. So I like that setup. And it also allows you to build up your other social media platforms. So Instagram, I do have a page over there. It's faceless. I'm about to rebrand it. Again, it becomes another place I should be actively engaging in, posting, putting content over there. I'm doing obviously the TikTok and the YT more than anything, but Instagram, I have the group over there and then I have the group chat. So that is the way a lot of people connect with me. So you heard somebody earlier who came in the live. She said, "I sent you a message." I was like, "Okay," so I'm gonna go over there and listen to her message. So again, that's the beauty of IG. So if you get this, these are all clickable links. So I'm going to click them. Oh, I got 5 minutes. I'm going to click through them. That's the problem. I get to chatting, y'all, and I don't get a chance to really go through this the way I used to be able to. But I'm going to click through this really quickly. So you get the Digital Marketing 101 Will. So this is just the master resale rights. It walks you through that first. It is a 112 page document that will walk you through digital marketing for beginners, 3 hours audio and video course. So it is literally teaching you all that you need to know to get started. Presentation mode. One of the things that I'm going to do, people who are in my Instagram group chat, you're going to see an email today. I'm going to try to send it before my 4 o'clock. But if you purchased, I'm doing a meeting on Sunday because I do monthly meetings. I'm trying to do it on Sunday where we can meet and talk about your journey. It's like a Q&A, but it's over Zoom. It's not on TikTok. It's over Zoom. So we'll meet and go through that. But essentially, it's going to walk you through all the things for digital marketing. It starts with mindset, the importance of mindset. And so you need to understand being in this business, say it all the time, practice makes progress. And then you have your digital marketing 101. It breaks down all the different things you need to know when it comes to creating your own product, reselling someone else's product, being an affiliate, having master resale rights where you can rebrand it if you choose to, and then when it's private label rights where you own the product but you weren't the original, you didn't originate it, so you're just more or less tweaking it, but it is your product to change and transform it any way you choose to. And then what is digital marketing? So it breaks all that down for you so you're not like not understanding this business model. Okay? There's a lot of people who are here in these social media platforms and don't realize that you're engaging in digital marketing. So you got to make sure you understand what this business model is all about and how to properly engage in it so that you can be successful. Your branding masterclass is the next area of focus. So you'll see where I talk about that. And this is where you are going to learn how to properly brand yourself. So you'll learn about your branding foundation. It's going to walk you through all the process for creating a brand that, based on your brand logo, your brand identity when it comes to what is your focus, who are you talking to, how do you create colors and fonts to support that, to resonate with that audience. So you're going to learn all about branding yourself. And then there's the Canva Mastering. I love, love, love Canva. Canva just had some great updates that they did. So Canva free is definitely something you can leverage. Canva Pro it takes it to the next level. I have Canva Pro. A lot of people do use Canva Pro if you're really talking about being in this space. So you want to make sure you're thinking intentionally about whether you're using a free product or the pro product. So this walks you through Canva, and it is a 2 hour and 5 minute course. And then you have your digital products playbook. So again, this walks you through your digital. Hello, how you doing? Fantastic, friend. How are you? Thank you so much for the popular vote. And so then you have really a breakdown of what I shared earlier. Week 1, you're going to create your brand. So you have to be intentional about identifying your why, your vision, and your target audience. And then week 2, you're going to create that solution, that product that you're going to give to the that you want for your audience. Week 3, you're working on your back end systems, your products to put in your storefront. And so you're going to do that. And then week 4, you're launching. This is the playbook. I tell people this playbook here is great. Even if you didn't want to do those videos, which I tell you not to skip them, I don't want you to skip anything. But if you did not want to do those videos, you can go right to this playbook and really get the essence of what to do and how to start creating your products and making sure that you are thinking very intentionally about launching your business. So that's there for you. And then the 5th thing is the private label right books that you get, and these are, like I said, 46 books. It walks you through how to make sure you get them started. And these are all clickable links. These are all your products. So I'm going to click the ChatGPT one because this is a 23-page book telling you how to leverage chat. So all these are clickable links for you. And so you have this playbook, 23 pages, and gives you prompts on brainstorming, content writing, copywriting, social media marketing content. All these, what did I just do? I'm moving stuff around. All these are clickable links. So I want you to leverage this as well. And so we'll go back here. And so all these are clickable links. And then if you are somebody who's like, okay, well, wait a minute, I don't know what my product would be. You can actually look later and see different niche ideas. So if you're in the beauty niche, if you're in the crafting niche, if you're in the spiritual niche, if you're in finance niche, if you're in the mental health niche, if you're in the health and fitness niche, there are product ideas you can create. Okay, so it'll click you through. Let me just click through one really quickly. Health and fitness. And so all these are for you to leverage as product ideas. So you might want to have an outdoor fitness guide. You can have a walking log. Again, if you're talking to your audience and going live, you can say, hey guys, I know we talked about this in my live stream. Go and get my free walking log. You can use that to know how to start tracking your steps and your distance as you are thinking very intentionally about your fitness goal. Maybe that's a free product. But then your paid product might be your videos, your journal focusing on the nutritional guide and the other things you've done to make sure you're losing, you know, prioritizing your fitness. Maybe you're a GLP-1 person that has different tips and strategies in terms of exercising and diet plan and stuff. So those are the things that you can do in your live. That's why I said this fits anybody, any topic. But a lot of times people are like, okay, I don't know what I could talk about. I don't know what I can present as a solution. I don't know what I should be doing. This helps you. Okay. So again, I haven't talked about this in a while. So I was like, let me bring it back because I need to talk about it more to people. And so if you purchase this is the confirmation page. And then, like I said, you get access to me. I know I am zipping through this because I have to get to my 12 o'clock, but I'm zipping through this. But you do have a YouTube video that is an unlisted link. Once you download this, you purchase, you'll download this, you're going to get an email confirmation. You're going to go to my YouTube channel because you'll be able to get to that link because it's in the email confirmation. You'll go there. You can review all the different things I talked about. So I went through this quickly, but it's there for you just in case you need to reference it. Then you're going to send me a message on Instagram and say, I just bought your bundle. When you buy my bundle, I want you to then send me your Instagram name, essentially. That's what you're going to do. You're going to follow me on Instagram. And then I will add you to the group chat. And then I will send you a welcome message to your DM on IG. Okay? So all that is done to make sure I'm supporting you. So don't forget that step. I'm probably going to have to message a few of you because there's quite a few. I'm going to send an email because I'm doing my meeting on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. with anybody who got, oh, Yolanda, you got it. Look at you, friend. Yolanda, did you hear my message? Okay, go on Instagram. Make sure you follow me there. It's Launch Your Income over there, Dr. Lisa. Um, Go follow me over there, and then I'll add you to the group chat. Hopefully it's not a issue with you being able to follow me. Somebody else said that once before. I think I fixed it, but if there is an issue, let me know and just message me on TikTok. Okay, and I'll get back to you. I'm doing my meeting on Saturday with the entire group. In the group chat, there's 150 people. Okay, not everybody's active, but people are there to support. I send a daily affirmation and task to help you go live. I'm here for you all, okay? We all can win. We all can win. So that's the way I think about this. I don't want you guys to feel like you can't win. And honestly, if you're doing this right, you meet with me now, and I'm there in the background because you are going to be in your topic, in your niche. Is it a monthly fee? If you said that, I missed it. No, it's not a monthly fee. It's a one-time fee. The 47 is one time. One time. You do not pay me monthly. Not at all. One time. So it's yours. It's one time. It's yours. You can rebrand it and sell it. It comes with master resale rights. So it is 100% yours. I'll keep it at that price for 47 because I dropped it for this live. I'll keep it there for about an hour, maybe 2 hours because I have to go to back-to-back meetings. So before I go to my 4 o'clock live, I'll change it. Okay? So, all right, friends. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Message me if you have questions. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. Message me if you have questions. I appreciate you all being here, sticking throughout my live. And then make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on my other page if you have any questions. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.